And there were no decisions made in executive session. Yeah, what in the world's happening here? And who is this guy?
I work night shifts.
So,
I woke up. Scott said I needed to come in here the other day, and I was like, I'm not going to change my clothes. Then come back to work later in the afternoon and come to work.
Willie will be right back, and we'll get you up here.
That's okay. You guys need to stretch or sounds good.
Okay. Take your hands.
No. Try to take it easy on us.
And the worst of it is always on the 10:30 schedule, it's a no. We say no, but it's at 10:30.
So I should just pack up and go home. My 2.5 hour drive. I should just call in.
Well, these days get hectic. We're here at budget time, and of course, everyone wants their pieces.
And that is why I'm here, not the staff, because they're all picked. We have 19 counties to cover.
Yeah, that's. Well, Deborah, why don't you come on up? Like I say, Willie will be back in just a few moments.
Well, I'm Deborah Trimley. I'm the board president right now. Usually the staff would be doing these, but like I said, we have staff going so many places right now, and we've added so many programs that we're busier than ever, and so it's like, okay, who's going to go? And this is my 4th meeting, so of course I brought the wrong county. I do know where I'm at. I hope you had got some papers from Options.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So I won't read from the wrong county to you. I've been with Options as a board member for about 10 years. You can only be on the board for 6 years, but I took off in the middle and was the interim executive director for a while, which allowed me to understand the program from the inside and the board side, and give me an even more desire to help the agency expand. In that 10 years, it's been amazing how much Options, the domestic violence and sexual assault prevention, has expanded. It's like every time I go back to meet with the staff again, they've come up with something else to add, and everything we do is based on grants that we've got. So the reason we come and ask you for money is because we have to have some money to supplement the grants. You can't get a grant without having something else to supplement it. Grant people won't just say here the whole program, so that's why we come and ask you to the county.
But you do have an interest to it.
Yeah.
Well, I see from our budget that we have contributed about $1,500 a year, and if I read your letter correct, that's what you're asking for again this year. So we're striving real hard to maintain everything that we already have. We don't want to lose anything because it's so hard to get back if you ever lose it. So we're anticipating funding it again at the requested amount, and hopefully it'll work out.
Thank you. I know time's short, but I do want to tell you one thing that you're going to get for your same amount as before. We were the beneficiary of a wonderful donation of a large building in Colby. As soon as we get all the nails pounded in, the sheetrocking up, there will be a place for families to stay in Colby. The first time ever that we can house someone west of Hayes. We can pick up someone in your locality, and they
have a place to go close.
Yes, we don't have to haul you, and you don't have to get your kids out of school here and transfer to Hayes, because usually the families stay with us like 90 days, kind of that's sort of a base minimum. Once you move into shelter, it takes that long to get the court documents done, whatever it takes for you to reorganize your life, and that means stopping your jobs, whatever. But with just being in Colby soon. Like I said, so that one I'm so excited about that I had to tell you anyway. So I won't take any more. If you don't, do you have any questions about options? I won't take any more of your time then.
Not that, it was pretty self-explanatory. The letter was nice, and I
Okay.
think we understood it, and we're in full support of you.
And one more thing, there will be a van coming with the with the building. So
I
soon
read
you
that.
will see a van. Okay, if you read everything,
I
I won't
did.
take any more of your time. I will be.
Well, we hated to have to drive clear out here, but we're glad you're
Yeah,
here.
my granddaughter's in Colby.
So you're going to go down and have lunch anyway, huh?
I pick up a 5-year-old. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
and
All
we
right.
appreciate you. And if you ever do want any questions, be sure and call us.
All right,
we will.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Cody.
I think Dolores, you want to come up there with me? Because I've been telling you guys, I've been prepping you guys for a while about how we needed to move bank accounts and stuff for this upcoming changes in state law on the asset forfeiture funds. We've got to the point that I think we have everything arranged and ready to do this. We need a motion by you guys and have it in the minutes to supply to the bank to have permission to do this. And Dolores has some specific wording that needs to be in there.
For a line item to the budget, is that basically what you're looking for? Or? I'm a little confused.
Well, Cody is needing to open two bank accounts.
We have one bank account right now for asset forfeiture. The state law, the changes in the state law is requiring us to have one that is a dump account. So when we seize money that we haven't won in court yet, that's still being contested, we have to have an account to put that in to keep it separate. So we need to open an account there. So it's just going to be, I've been calling it the zero account in my mind because we have zero money right now in contention. So it's just, we find $40,000 in somebody's car, cash, we take it to the bank, we deposit it, it stays in that account until it's either won or lost.
So it's a bookkeeping.
Bookkeeping thing. And then the other account is we receive federal funds whenever we're assisting in a federal case, which we just started another one the other day. But right now we have $13,500 from federal funds that are in our one account. They want the federal funds in a separate account so that we could track it separately. So we're going to open an account just for the federal equitable sharing money.
So really, all you need from us is approval to open 2 new accounts.
Yes.
Under the county.
And then move the federal funds out of
Your
the
asset
account it's in
forfeiture.
now and move it to the new account. On the other account, there'll be no money transferred into it to start with.
Right.
So
'Cause
what we
it's-
really need is the board approval to open the 2 banking accounts and to open the 2 county funds in the
That match those accounts.
Yes.
That makes sense.
You have the wording you'll give to Scott to put in the minutes,
I can do that. Yeah.
and he wants it. I thought you said you had wording for him.
I thought she,
Well, they just need the minutes showing the approval for the sheriff's office approved of the one of the accounts. The federal account is called Equitable Sharing Federal Account and Law Enforcement Pending Funds Account.
So
we
there's
just need to use
specific
the right
names that
for
need
the
to be
accounts.
on those
Be on
accounts.
those
Yeah.
accounts, okay.
so I would
Well,
say.
that's what we ended up
Yeah.
naming them.
I would
so.
say your motion and approval is, make sure you say we give the approval to open an account called the Equitable Sharing
Federal account.
Federal Account and the Special Law Enforcement Pending Funds Account.
Okay, I'm
Which
going to
hasn't
have to
written
have
down
that
if
in
you
front of
need
you.
it.
I'm going to have that in front of you before
Okay,
we.
so this is, we added sharing federal.
Cody,
Yes, ma'am.
are you anticipating that all of this will be done today?
Yes.
Well, we have everything else done with the bank. It's taken a lot of work. This is the only thing they have left. That's what I'll say.
Special law
The
enforcement
issue though
pending
is you
funds.
don't have written minutes.
So yeah, these won't be.
They're willing to wait for the signed minutes for that.
Okay, that was the question.
Yeah.
All right.
They know those are getting done today,
Okay,
and
got
they
that
are
part.
willing
And
to
the
wait
minutes
for
may
those.
not be approved till next meeting.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're willing to work with us.
So Oh.
and then I have the signature cards to open those accounts to everybody.
And did you
needs
get
to
my
sign.
driver's?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what we need is a motion for the sheriff's office, to give approval to the sheriff's office to open 2 new bank accounts. One will be called the Equitable Sharing Federal Account, and the next one will be Special Law Enforcement Pending Funds Account. Also, we'll need to add these to the budget under these names. Right.
Well,
Not
just
to the
not
budget,
to- just to the funds, county
I
funds.
missaid that, but,
Yeah.
so anyway, I'm looking for a motion to go ahead and create these 2 new,
Bank accounts and
accounts.
funds.
I so move.
I'll second that.
okay, all those in favor? Aye. All those opposed, same sign. So yeah, let's,
Okay.
what else, Cody?
That's it as far as that. I do want to introduce, Captain, did you have anything else going before?
Well, we'll do this, and then that'll bring up the next thing.
Okay.
That should be the last one.
Okay, so as you guys all know, Carol's retiring. Her last day is fastly approaching. We have Caitlin, she goes by Kat, working up here, and I just wanted to introduce her to you guys. I was also going to introduce the new deputy, John, but he's actually out in the field working right now with Gunner. So,
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kat.
Very nice to meet you.
So the banks are wanting in the minutes that Caitlin will be replacing Carol on the signature cards. And I have, since we are doing those new bank accounts, I went ahead and got Shannon to replace Dawn, and I need that in the minutes as well to replace on all of the other signature cards that the county has in all banks.
Okay,
I'm good.
all right, there you go, see how easy that was?
So I need the
But you need a motion to go
approval.
ahead
I
and
just
approve.
need approval from the board that that is okay to do those. I don't know why we're having to do that, but this is something they want.
Motion for approval for that.
Yeah, you probably better.
Okay, how are we gonna word it?
Just that I would just say that you move or approve, make a motion to approve and replace Kat for Carol and Shannon for Dawn. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that motion has been made. Okay, so we need to adjust some of our bank accounts, so I need a motion to go ahead and approve Kat to replace Carol and for Shannon to replace Dawn.
I'll make that motion
Thank
Okay.
you.
for that.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. So that should
On
satisfy,
all 4 banks? Is that
That
is
is
there 4
correct.
banks? Okay.
satisfy the banks.
And there's one bank that did not have their signature cards ready today, so we will do those next week, or next commissioner meeting. So we have those transfers here. I'm not sure what this is.
What was this?
Well, this was attached to the signature card, so I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that one. Let me set it to the side.
And then this is what we're transferring.
Okay, I see what they're doing. Okay. I think I don't know why they chose that number. I guess that's the opening amount they need to put in there to open the accounts.
Hang on to it.
Is that the minimal amount that you have to open the accounts? Is that what they're doing?
It might be.
I think that's
I'll
what
call her.
that's what I think
I just
it is.
haven't had a chance to do that yet.
So they probably have to have something.
Yeah, they probably have to, just to get it open today.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably just transfer it back right
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just have a seat.
Sign the
So yeah.
And that might be why.
Yeah, I think that's probably the minimal amount that they have to have, and then we'll have to take.
No, you're fine.
I got another one. Do we need another one?
I don't think that. Yeah, I'm signing the right one.
probably just want to take and transfer this back out, put it back into the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to sign this later?
Yeah, just a second here. That's okay.
I'll just collect them and put them back in their folders when I get them back.
Are these done, Dolores, or do you need them?
Oh, these are
These
just
in
the
there somewhere.
individuals who that one's done and willing
One of
to
these
do
is
that
also
one.
a loan application for me to get a new pickup, so make sure you sign it.
Which one?
So here, hand me what I need to sign. Everybody's still signing.
I think I re-signed this one. Filled that. Does it need more filled out?
It says that you need to complete this form. If something is not applicable, please mark it with an NA. Willie needs to sign the form in the bottom.
That one didn't much ink.
It does, you don't need to sign it to Shannon.
Oh, okay.
So I think there's some blank places on here that if you don't have an answer for it, they need to put an NA on them.
Put her name on the one then.
Did you get those? Okay, Dolores, we're not sure what kind of order these went down and came back in, but
That's okay.
once you look them over, make sure we did get them all signed.
I will get them back in order.
These two are signed.
We're done with these. I
Okay.
can go.
Yep.
Just waiting for them to sign.
You guys are done with us, we're gonna take off if you guys don't have anything else for the sheriff's office.
I don't think so.
Glad to have you here.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Make sure I
Don't
got
ever bother me.
your guys'. Let me make sure I got all
I
your
didn't see that.
signatures
They were
first.
still signed when I looked at it.
Yeah.
I thought
We'll,
so too, but I thought, well,
we'll see
they
you
have to
guys
have
Monday.
every signature on those or they won't
That's
open
it.
them today, so. Yep. Yes, those are from the Freedom Claims
Okay.
employees. I'll have to send those to them to get their signatures.
No, I was talking about,
Oh, they didn't get that one fixed. Yeah, I just saw that as you took it away. I will get back with them and have them fix that one.
okay.
There you go. Good.
Looks good. Thank you. Okay.
Here's yours.
Yeah, I can say so.
Okay, now this is the one that doesn't
They
have
need to
Willie.
fix that
Yeah.
one on there. Gotta get that one fixed.
Okay, now whose signature goes here?
I will sign this. Oh, Shannon will sign that one. That one's for her.
Still gotta get me one of those t-shirts.
I'll get you one next time we order something.
Yeah, we're good.
All good?
Yep.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thanks, Cody.
Nice having you work with us.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
Enjoy the retirement.
17 years.
Wow.
Pardon?
17.
Wow.
Enjoy it. Okay? Enjoy your retirement.
Thank you. I'm going to try.
Well, I don't see any more. You're just gonna have to kind of dig through there, Willie.
Yeah, there should be two things to sign on there for the bank.
I'm not signing those for.
No, I just haven't signed the ones that, just haven't signed Monday morning before I take everything back. That way it'll give me time to make sure I got everything filled out and every form back. And
All I saw was one place to sign.
those two new accounts were the ones that I really
There was another
didn't
one.
get signed today.
A little funny looking, that one.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess.
You know, one mile an hour where they go.
Oh, I need miss this one.
Well, everyone keeps having to push things back and back and back.
Okay.
And so, yeah. Greg can help.
Pass it down to Roger.
I missed that one.
Who did?
Willie.
Yeah, this is him down here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see that now. Sorry. That works too. Okay. Let me get cheese on that one. That one under fix. Okay.
Did you sign two of them? Because there was two of them in there.
If not, I'll make sure he gets.
That was about 3 seconds ago. I don't remember.
Okay, because I missed one.
I think I did.
Well, I just went to Bird City and put this one up just before. Looks like we got it all. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Melissa.
Larissa. Good day.
Okay, we want Dave back in here to get,
Oh, yes, do you want me to go get him?
we have to make that 5-year solid waste plan that's due by now, or close.
Hope that young lady never stops me. Her grip, she could just twist
Yeah,
my
she
neck off.
had. She's got some strength.
She had a grip.
He'll be just a minute. He's finishing up a call.
Okay.
He's going to be a great asset.
Why don't we go ahead and take a break? We can shut
Okay.
this stuff down and,
Okay.
do you know how?
Sure. I know how to shut this down. I'll figure out how to shut this recorder down.